Please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, and Special Agent Penland. On June 17, 2025, some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Special Agent Penland's testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: Courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion. The government calls Delicia Penland to retake the stand. Good morning. Let's get back to the London hotel. Who stayed there this day?
Sean Combs, Cassie Ventura, Jules Theodore.
What are these Amex charges?
Virgin America plane ticket for Jules Theodore.
What airline is associated with this charge?
American Airlines from JFK to LA.
And the hotel?
Four Seasons. For Clayton Howard, aka Dave.
Let's look at 6T108. What is this?
A travel invoice. Bad Boy Entertainment.
What is this?
Hey, flight for Jules Theodore.
What was the payment method?
Sean Combs, American Express.
And whose name is this invoice in?
Mr. Philip Pines. $500 charge for damage to drapes.
What's this?
Booking for Intercontinental in Times Square in the name of Frank Black.
And this charge?
Damage to penthouse. $46,786 paid on the American Express. That monthly bill was paid by various accounts at Signature Bank.
What's this charge?
The hotel in Riverhead.
Where's that?
Long Island, New York.
Is that where the Hamptons is?
Yes.
These communications?
Between Sean Combs and Cassandra Ventura, color-coded.
What is this?
A call from Combs to Ventura for 41 seconds.
Let's read this. Skylar can come later.
Let's do Skylar. Then Skylar responds to Ventura.
Go to slide 4, please.
Skylar texts Ventura and says, "What area?" Then Skylar said, "I'm laying head down. Hit me up if we are getting together."
What do these boxes show?
3 photos taken by Ventura.
What day is this?
March 6, 2016.
Walk us through.
Combs calls Ventura, no answer. Ventura texts Combs and says, "I checked with security. Jules left. You're good as long as you don't bother the other guests." Then there are unanswered calls.
What does Combs text Ventura?
He texts, "Call me, the cops are here." Then a call connects. Ventura makes a call to D-Rock. It connects. Then Combs calls Ventura, no answer.
This day?
March 5, 2016. Ventura texts, "You are sick to think it is okay to do with what you have done. Please stay far away from me. I have a premiere."
What does Mr. Combs text Ventura?
He texts, "Call me. Help." Then he texts, "Help me. I am about to be arrested." Then he says, "If you don't pick up, you'll never hear my voice again."
Then what?
Call not answered. Then Courtroom calls Ventura. Here, Ventura calls D-Rock, then Courtroom. The calls connect.
What does D-Rock text?
D-Rock texts, "Tell him to get out of there before they arrest him." He not picking up.
What does Ms. Ventura text to Combs?
"Go into bed."
Now what? Morgan to Courtroom?
Carrie Morgan writes, "I don't think anyone should call her." And a photo of an LAPD detective's business card.
What next?
D-Rock and Corin each call Ventura. Then Corin asks, "What is Eddie's last name?"
What does D-Rock text to Combs?
He says, "Cassie good. She eating breakfast." Then a 13-minute call between Combs and Ventura.
What does Mr. Nash write to Ventura?
He says, "What time can you today? Arturo is available 3 or 4 p.m. Ventura said, "Rock's Place." Then Combs calls Eddie Garcia. Garcia calls back.
What does Ventura text?
She texts, "This was supposed to be a big day for me. Now I wish I could just stay in bed."
And here?
Calls between Combs and Eddie Garcia.
And what's this?
A photo of Eddie Garcia's driver's license found on Christina Courum's phone.
Now by March 9, 2016, what occurs?
Combs calls Eddie Garcia.
Then March 25, 2016 at 1 p.m.
Combs calls Eddie Garcia.
Agent Penland, other than these charts, did you have any involvement in this case?
No, I did not.
No further questions.
Now the cross-examination begins. You've been at SDNY for 10 years.
Yes.
Let's turn to the state. Did you know Ms. Ventura was in South Africa then?
No, I did not.
You didn't try to find out who else is in this chat.
I did not.
You are a special agent.
Yes.
As a special agent, you know how to look for evidence, right?
At this point, the prosecution objected, but it was sustained.
Let's turn to August 2009. Under the name Sean Combs, you include several U.S. exhibits. Let's pull one up, August 5th, 2009. Mr. Combs says, "When do you want to freak off, LOL?" What does Ms. Ventura say?
Cassie says, "I'm always ready to freak off."
Let's put up this defense exhibit. Ms. Ventura writes, "I'm so horny I can't concentrate. I'm going to Dwayne Reed. Pack us a bag." Did you include this in your chart?
No, I didn't.
Here, Jules writes to Combs, "I need rest. You guys are rabbits. LOL. Right?"
Yes.
Here Pop Pop writes to Ventura, "I love you so much. You consume my life. How did this happen?" And Ventura says, "I wonder that too. Right?"
Yes.
Here Jules writes to Ventura, "Great to see you, beautiful." And then, "I am at your door, right?"
Correct.
Here Ms. Ventura writes, "I'm bored, right?"
Yes.
Here Mr. Combs says to Ms. Ventura, "I'm not asking you to FO. What do you want to do?" And she said, "I want to smoke, go for a walk. Let's go out and have some carefree fun. I'll go get the Valium, right?"
Yes.
Mr. Combs writes, "I liked it when Jules was in the room next door. Did you include this?"
Number my job was not to add things, just to check if what was in was correct.
Mr. Combs writes, "You hope you're sleepy?" And she,
Both LOL.
"Let's shut off the public screens and show these videos." Play the video.
At this point, they decided to take a break, and then they continued.
This is a stipulation that the video was found under the Frank Black profile on device provided by Cassandra Ventura. Here Mr. Combs wrote, "Coming to NYC this weekend." What does Ms. Ventura reply?
It's really nice here.
Mr. Combs writes, "I got us ticks for Book of Mormon." That was not in your exhibit, was it?
It was not.
He writes, "You ready for tonight?" That's the day before the videos we looked at, right?
Correct.
If we could pull up what's already in evidence, page 18, please. This is not included in your chart, right?
Correct.
Ms. Ventura writes, "Keep having flashbacks of yesterday. You see that?"
Yes.
What does Ms. Ventura write?
She writes, "I bought the best outfits for later, and shoes."
What does she write?
She writes, "I promise I will be the nastier freak bitch to make up for it."
What does Ms. Ventura write?
She writes, "Can't buy Astro, it's too expensive. When should I take it? Where is it?"
Mr. Combs writes, "It is in the bag. It's the orange pill." What does Ms. Ventura write here?
She writes, "I can't wait until we have a baby. Happy Father's Day."
Mr. Combs writes, "What do you want to do, baby?"
She writes, "I wish we could have FOED before you left."
What does Ms. Ventura write?
She writes, "I hate it that I don't use protection. When I get high, I'm gonna get tested."
Mr. Combs writes, "Let's freak off now." What does she write?
She writes, "Okay, what hotel?"
Mr. Combs writes, "I'm blocked in my bathroom talking to my therapist. What do you want to do?"
She writes, "It takes Jules hours to get here. Hotel needs you to call to give Dave access."
Do you see Dave Shirley writes to KK?
Yes.
You spoke on direct about Skylar.
Yes.
And the message about the cops are here. But there's not evidence of any 911 calls, right?
There is not.
This photo of the detective's business card is the only thing about police, right?
At this point, the prosecution objects, but it was sustained.
You included a call between Ventura and Combs. Was that a FaceTime call?
I don't know.
No further questions.
At this point, the judge asks if the prosecution wants to do a redirect.
Yes, briefly. The hotel in Riverhead, who was there?
Sean Combs, Cassandra Ventura, and Clayton Howard.
This photo?
So you can remember?
Nothing further.
And that was it for today's testimony in the Diddy case. What's your take on the courtroom developments? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading all of them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss tomorrow's explosive testimony. This case is far from over, and we've got you covered every step of the way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update.